name is Sarah Kiefer. I write and share at techyoucando.com. Let me ask you a question today. How comfortable are you with using Google Sheets in your classroom? I work at the elementary level, and I'd venture a guess that most teachers are going to say, not really. I've got a really great resource today, and I want to kind of go over some of the main points of it. I'll be sure to tag the resource right below here in the video, so make sure you click the link. It'll also include multiple activities that are ready to go, ready for you to use with your students, and get them going on their journey with becoming comfortable with Google Sheets, right alongside yourself. Let's go. Over the next few weeks, I want to break down different parts of how I created this presentation. Google Sheets at its heart is actually a spreadsheet. But when I learned how to manipulate different aspects of Google Sheets, I was able to take the power and the beauty of a Google spreadsheet and turn it into a usable tool that I could use in the classroom. First, let's start off with how do you create a Google Sheet? Honestly, it's crazy simple. There's two basic ways. I'm sure that you're familiar with the go into your Google Drive, click the new button, and pick a new spreadsheet. But have you ever tried typing in sheets.new? That's right, easy enough. You've just created a brand new Google Sheet. Now that you have your Google Sheet, you might be asking yourself, what am I going to do with it? I've got a great suggestion, and it'll work in any classroom. Every content has very specific vocabulary. Google Sheets is no different. Knowing that, I've created a vocabulary list. Mine's specific to Google Sheets, but think about how you could use this in a math classroom. Think about how you could use this with foreign language. I've chunked out various parts of Google Sheets. I've kind of grouped the words together. And then what I've also done is used bold text, sometimes capitalizing. I've highlighted those cells. I've filled that in with a lighter green. I like to use the same color. Sheets is green, so I like to use that over and over again. I've even added in some links. So as my students are learning about inserting into a Google Sheet, which is kind of the same but kind of different than the other applications, they can also go to this reference and learn how to add an image to a spreadsheet. This allows for an additional layer of independence. Now, I created this and I'm sharing it out. Be sure to check out in the show notes that you're going to see underneath the video that you can also grab a copy of this. But you can include in here whatever you feel best supports your students. How about some images? These are just little screenshots that I've inserted. It really will help your students have an association with the toolbar where they can find each of these and the image that goes along on the toolbar with how to do each of these. Putting bold lines around a group of cells also helps focus a student's eye on something that they might otherwise skip over. And as you scroll down and you see that really this is just text on the screen, have you started thinking about how maybe you don't have to do all of the work? What if you had students in groups? What if you allowed students to collaborate? Google Sheets is perfect for that. Allowing them to come together and work on the same sheet and create a vocabulary list or a reference guide for events in history or a bibliography of all of the research that they've done. Once you start walking down that path and you start to see the various different ways that you can manipulate cells, spreadsheets becomes less of a spreadsheet tool and more of a what else can I do with it tool. I hope that by seeing this vocabulary list, it helps you see Google Sheets in a different light. And if you're interested, be sure to check out the link for the Basics tab along with several of these ready-to-go activities that I'll highlight in upcoming videos. Thank you for joining me today. I hope I've given you somewhere to start with Google Sheets. It's not just a spreadsheet tool. It can be so much more than that. Keep following and make sure you click the subscribe button so that you'll get this and all of the other resources that I share out video-wise on YouTube. And be sure to check out techyoucando.com and follow me there. That way you'll be up to date with all of the latest that I share out. Have a great day.